destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia. Mass destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia.
Idiotic ink, we bend, we bow, plugged in deep, we don't know how. Wires bind the soul and skin, tech of tomorrow, let them in. Through the screen, through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kings. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds, tethers unseen yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros, they forge our fate, the unsung heroes. Whiskers scream through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kids. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nights, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic int, rulers of minds, tethers unseen yet tightly binds a world of numbers, ones and zeros. They forge our fate, the unsung heroes.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Monday, on which we all wonder, why is it Monday again? I do hope that everyone is doing well. I see we've got quite a few people already hanging out, and brilliant to see you all. We have a blast puffing around calmly, a nice calm blast for a Monday. Frauke, who's obviously been playing Ocean Block and has arrived wearing a diving suit. True Purple, welcome in. Superfast Fagalicious, excellent to see you. Red, good to see you. And the amazing, awesome Super Cosmic, welcome in. Superfast Feg is on an Intercity 125 streak. I do hope that means that you're nice and fast. That sounds wrong. Welcome in, TGM. I hope everybody is doing well. And we've made it. We are on Idiotic Inc., as always, for a Monday. I hope everybody is well. Let's see. Where are we? So, at the end of last week, we'd just been finishing off the walls of this building. Nearly made an Intercity reference, probably means you've been sold to Mexico or Nigeria, or being turned into a flying banana. Ah, the flying banana. Yes. I decided after stream to detail out the roof, and I'm rather happy with it. It actually feels so much more like a sort of office warehouse building type roof this way. And I think I've been watching far too much Good Times with Scar. So, yeah, what it does do is it makes this building feel rather empty. I have no idea why that quote exists. I can't remember why, no. I may have to do a little bit of work on this, this building's roof. But, more importantly, we have two very empty buildings, this one and this one. So, I suspect we will need to do a little bit of work on those. However, oh good, I do have audio on. There are a bunch of people on, and I'm noticing it is Monday, and therefore the I has updated over the weekend. So let's join people in chat and go and see what's been up. Hello.
Good morning, Scott.
Good time zones.
How is everybody doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, pretty good. Glam's out walking the dog at the moment, so they'll be back in not too long. They asked us to say so.
Okay, thank you. Right. I believe things have been going... Oh, this place is looking more and more... Wait. I appear to have bounced. I hadn't noticed this before. Where's the eye?
I don't
The eye
think...
is gone.
The eye wasn't
Eye's
there
gone.
last week either.
The eye was there last
Yeah.
week. It was just smaller and closer to the ground.
Oh, was it?
I mean, the eye has escaped. So,
Given the
near
state
state.
of this place, yes.
You may also, if it was just me, but I don't think you can access the original, the sort of the island where the eye was before.
yeah,
That's
you can't.
now
the eye
gone.
has removed
Oh,
the
that's
thing.
gone. It has.
Well, the warp plate's gone. You'd be able to still fly there, but the warp plate's gone.
Well, we will have to check. I haven't thought to look to see if it's still there.
The eye is still there, but I've checked. The warplate is not there anymore.
Okay.
The eye has moved it.
This used to be over here. So, yeah. This is a different book. I'll come back to that in a minute. This is... Ooh. Block of emerald, twice off. 4 blocks of diamond. The Sword of Stone. Now, if it had been a stone pickaxe, then people would definitely be thinking this was entirely my style. However, sharpness 5, sweeping edge 3, looting 3, unbreaking 3, and mending. That's a pretty good sword, even if it is stone.
I'm sure there's many fish you can test it out on, Scott.
No, you're not allowed to.
Well, I was thinking silverfish, but sure, you know.
No,
Yes.
silverfishes are my cousins, and while I desperately hate my cousins, I can't let you murder them.
Yes, Cosmic. This book used to be here when it was explaining the eye. I spotted that it had changed location, and that's the slight giveaway. Occasionally there have been small... Well, I was going to say small updates to this place. Like last week we'd had a couple of the pillars broken. This week all of them are gone. And there's a couple of slightly dented sections of wall.
I suppose the situation isn't ideal.
That was a terrible pun. Also, I have a new book.
I'll put myself into isolation, thanks.
Aye.
That sword might come in handy yet, Scott.
You're telling me. I see we have a blast already. Hello.
Hello.
Right, I want to read this book. The pieces of 8 have been given. The eye has chosen. The relics are yours to guard. Each piece holds power. Power that must return home. Keep them safe. Protect them well. For when the time comes, the eye will call. Seek the true temple, long buried in time, where stone turns to mud, where moss claims the bones of a dragon long fallen, its legacy unknown. When the 8 are gathered, the path will be clear, the eye will rise, the prison will break, and the world will never be the same. The pieces of 8 have been given. I wonder if that's related to these items. Did anyone else get given something other than a sword?
Yes.
I got given the horn that calls. So maybe it's something?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 players.
Oh.
8 players, 8 items, 8 people holding things.
Yep.
May I have a look at your chest, Feg, just to see?
There's nothing in there. I've got mine here.
You claimed yours already.
No, mine's been untouched. I have the wings of the dragon.
Interesting. And Cosmic is saying they got a named Spore Blossom. Welcome in, Footy. Welcome in,
It's very
Pixie.
on point, isn't it? Because you've got the sword. Cosmic has a flower. Blast has a disruptive horn. The eye really is
has
watching.
the breath of the sea.
Oh dear, get a mint for that.
I would look further, but I don't want to intrude on other people's things. I probably should
Never go into a chest unbidden.
Yes. But I also wonder... Hold on. So, no, it was just a dragon head and armadillo scoot. So last week doesn't look like it was anything to do with it. Okay, so these probably relate to it. And J. Price is saying they got something as well. Welcome in, J. Price. There's J. Price. Is it okay to have a quick look, J. Price? I'll allow for stream lag. Oh, and while that's going on, I have to stretch. Right, up we get. And a stretch. Oh, goodness. It must be a day. I have both shoulders going pop today. Thank you for that, Ritsu. Yep. Lots of Scots corn today.
I see that the eye has not targeted my cousins this time.
Oh, and J Price is saying it's not in there anymore, so it's alright. Yes, this week's set of items are interesting. That is a poison arrow.
Would the eye take arrows of pufferfishes?
If you take the name off of the arrow of pufferfish, it goes back to being a poison arrow, and you can submit that.
Alright.
Last, surely you've got like about 2 stacks of that from the trial chamber last week.
3,
welcome
yeah.
in, Ritsu.
Well,
and
that's
thank
2
you
more than
so
you need,
much
so
for
there
an
you go.
80 stream streak. And I do hope you're looking after yourself, Footy. Falling down the steps is not good. And for those who need it, we have a Pokemon in chat. Right. And hello, Tsune. Right. Brain. Nope. No brain. Okay, so I've got many blocks of emerald, a new block of diamond, another 2 blocks of diamond. Blimey, I'm making out like a boss on this. Right, what I will do is there an ender chest in here? Yes, there is.
With the shop selling end supplies, you'd hope so.
Well, good point. Right. And there's a bundle. Excellent. So I've already done the bingo in the interim. So I'm going to put those to one side, but I will submit this week's bingo, which had some interesting items, but I was very surprised to find every single one of them existed in my inventory, my extended inventory, also known as my storage room.
Why were you surprised? You got everything that you could ever ask
Oh my
for.
god, that's...
Yeah, you have a point.
There was a bat on fire from all the flaming.
Oh no, poor bat.
Poor bats.
Yeah, but they're like rabbits. They don't have exactly the best sense of self-preservation.
That's a point.
Except the ones in your wallet. They know no one will touch them in there.
A nether star named the Wither Star.
Interesting. It looks like everyone has different items that are sort of related to what's on the book.
I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. I feel like the bats have escaped from my wallet again.
You shouldn't open it, Scott.
I didn't. Actually, I did. Mostly because... and it's on fire. That...
Oh no! Oh,
Well,
that's so sad.
Think of it this way, Blast. Neither of us swung our swords at anything in this room, therefore neither of us can have upset the eye.
Yeah, true.
So, we're safe, and we're not upsetting the eye again. Right, let's have a look
I mean,
at...
you have not upset the eye. I did.
I'm going to assume that I slightly upset the eye by causing you to try and shoot me with a bad pun, but...
I mean, the eye did not ask for squirrels as offerings, did it?
Point. Right. Let's see. The 8 pieces of power. Scattered, chosen, bound to the eye's return. Each piece holds meaning, power, and a story of its own. Okay, that's an interesting conversation piece. Guard them well, for when the eye calls, they must all be returned. The Wither Star. A fragment of destruction born from death itself. Formed from the remains of a wither, this star pulses with raw energy. It represents sacrifice and power, destruction and creation. Creative? One of the two. The Sword of Stone. Woohoo! A blade of legend waiting for its chosen wielder. An ancient weapon embedded in rock, unyielding to all but the worthy. Said to be forged in a time long past, hidden until it's away until its time comes. Gee, a time past. Feels accurate. I'm sure it was young when I, at some point. The head of a warden. Ooh, a trophy of the deep, taken from the beast that guards the shadows. Torn from a creature of darkness, its empty eyes hold untold secrets. It is a symbol of fear and courage, from those unknown and those who dare face it. The one who carries it is forever marked by the screams of the deep dark. Interesting. The flower of the forgotten. A bloom from lost memories, carrying whispers of those left behind. Found only where time stands still, untouched by those who walk the land. Its petals never wither, yet they carry the sorrow of those long gone. It represents remembrance, loss, and the power of stories left untold. Very much so, Cosmic. The breath of the sea. Elkhorn. A token of the ocean's depths, holding the tide's eternal power. A relic carried by the currents, gifted by the ocean itself. Said to hold the voice of the sea, the whispers of the drowned. The horn that calls. A sound that echoes through time, summoning those who listen. A war horn once sounded in battles long forgiven. Its call can be heard across great distances, but only those who are meant to hear it will But only those who are meant to hear it will. It represents rallies, awakenings, and the power to summon forces unseen. Yeah, I can see that from you, Blast. The wings of the dragon. There we are. A relic of the sky, torn from the beast that once ruled the end. All that remains of the Ender Dragon, a piece of its ancient might. Once a part of a creature that soared above all, now a reminder of what was conquered. It represents freedom, finality, and the endless cycle of rise and fall. The eye of the temple... The eye from the temple at the start. The first gaze, the beginning of all things. The very first eye placed at the heart of the temple. I wonder if that's the one that actually used to be here. The origin of its vision, the connection to all it sees. It represents knowledge, foresight, and the key to the eye's return. I didn't fluff that many words.
No, GG.
Yep. Welcome in to Bo and to Mad. Interesting. I'm curious about that. I'm curious about the path to the eye's freedom. There's definitely a seek the true temple long buried in time, where stone turns to mud, moss claims the bones of a dragon long fallen, its legacy unknown. That suggests to me stone turns to mud could be a swamp, and bones of a dragon long fallen.
Fossil.
Yeah, could be.
There's a decent sized mangrove swamp and swamp due east of Spawn Island.
Useful to know. Also, I feel I'm going to submit the watching eyes that I found yesterday. Ready for this week's treasure hunt. I'd say that's a good start. Right, let's get to the surface and find our way out. That building is absolutely awesome and thoroughly wrecked.
Have you spotted where it is?
Oh yeah, it's almost immediately below where the circle is. that
Yeah.
we've got all of our wall plates at.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still here, and so is that. So both parts of this are still here. Just without the wall plates anymore.
Is there anything attached to the eye in the sky?
Let's have a quick look. Well, there appears to be a blast attached to it.
Might have gone one of my puppeteer spikes onto the eye, which the eye does not go blind.
What? Nope. Can't see anything attached to the eye. It's very easy not to look up J. Price. Also, welcome in, Black-Clad Wanderer. This was originally at the location of the. This is at the location of the coordinates in the books that were at all of our bases originally. So, let's have a quick look. There is a swamp to the east. I'm just looking at all the areas I've actually visited and having a look to see. That's where Pax's base is. I have a very large gap in my knowledge to the south.
And not many people have their base to the south.
No, I think that's because we've got the mining desert to the south, and Pax has a a farm down here for sand.
Yep, that's the one.
Look at that pretty pink area.
Pretty.
So pretty. Oh, the pretty. This hasn't been updated, so I don't know when it was. So I don't know what it looks like now. I am tempted to have a quick look around here, but this I think we had marked because it's got 4 witches' huts in it. So I'm fairly sure that was going to be the witch hut farming area.
Yep, that's the plan, or at least what I know.
So I'm tempted to check to the east first, because that one wasn't claimed.
If you want to, you can go teleport to JD's base. JD's base is quite near there.
That's a point. That's the one that's just off to the west of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a separate overlay of base markers on my map, so as not to have it completely filled up with details of everybody's life. Boing. Right. I don't think JD has one from here, do they?
We're not
Not I
from the
see,
community server, not from the community portal, but they do have a workplay from their consumer.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Which one is JD's? Oh, JD's is the
mushrooms.
the mushrooms.
I mean, there's not mushroom in the container, is there?
Oh, I mean, the whole container is mushroom.
More or less.
That's not the base you think it is. It's actually Angel of Souls that's closest to where I was heading for. Oh, you mean... Right, sorry. Yeah, you were thinking about this one. Right.
Yeah, there are 2 swamps that are nearby.
Right. Let's quickly, thank you for sleeping. That's not a very big swamp. Oh, there we go.
Size isn't everything, Scott.
That was just an offshoot. That was the Florida of the swamp.
Florida, what, God's waiting room?
Okay, so we've still got 4... Yeah, we've still got the 4... witches' huts, but I don't really see anything around here. So that doesn't look like it's going to be much of anything. Yet. Now I try and remember my way back to JD's base from here. Ah, there it is.
I do wonder if the entire temple is going to be underground again.
Oh, probably. Welcome into Dragon. I know you're... Well, you were streaming. I suspect you probably still are. Yeah. So, thank you for the work. And apparently I don't have that Pokemon. Oh, hold on. Do they have a, pressure plate on that door? Nope, they don't. Be good. Always remember to close doors behind you. Alright. Angel of Souls is... Which one's Angel's base? Or Angel's...
The one near the back.
Yeah. Weeklies are to catch anything and everything, and catch with a great ball. Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's CJ's.
Have I gone too far back?
It's this one. It's this one.
Ah. Also, Glam Pixie set up a little bit open air underneath a mushroom. Ah, yes, this one. Ah, yes, I should know about this one. I go through here quite regularly. It's got a convenient link to the Ender Ender. Okay, I'm going to assume that nobody would have done anything with the Mango Swamp underneath the Angel's base. But this Mango Swamp does go quite a way. And then... hold on. Oh, I put the book back. Where the mud turns into the stone. Mangrove.
That could be going down, though, Scots. That could be going down into the earth. Bones of a dragon fossil at the point where those two meet, maybe. But I mean, that's not the easiest place to start looking, is it?
Oh, where stone turns to mud. Right. Thanks, Mad. I can't even remember the thing I read like 5 minutes ago. It could also be the boundary between stone and mud.
I mean, stones everywhere. Are there any like stony shores or stony peaks or anything like that in the neighbouring? Because I mean, stone's quite generic, but
yeah, it is. That's a good question. Let's Just, I mean, look at this. Huge peaks here.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of windswept savannas around here, which does expose a lot of stone. I'm not sure if they actually meant the savannas or not.
I mean, the other possibility is the Eye has just set this up and isn't expecting us to find it till next week when they give us more detail. But
Probably.
ooh, more swamp.
Swamp, swamp, swamp.
Yes, so much swamp. Because I know if I go too far to the east, I'm going to hit the world border. Because that should be around here. Because that is set up to prevent us going too far to the east so that we can have... Hello. Why is there a beacon here?
You probably found one of Texas places.
That's me. That's me. That's I'm mining for stuff under there, so I just used a beacon.
Okay.
I've had a little look around. There's nothing. Sorry, Scott's gone. No, gone.
I was going to say, any dragon skeletons down there?
Do you know what? I did remove a skeleton at some point, but I don't think it was here.
Okay.
Maybe was it? No, was it there? No, it wasn't there. It was somewhere else. I removed it several thousand blocks away.
A shadow.
I thought I'd keep it, but then I thought, it's got a lot of diamonds in it, so.
Oh, how dare you! Pixelriffs will be so upset at you.
Well, yeah.
I know.
It's not like I thought. It's not like I fortuned emerald ore or something. So.
Oof. That
That will be a problem. That will be a serious problem.
That would definitely result in a distinct telling off. That's a beautiful bit of landscaping. And a convenient village right next to it. And a convenient portal to heck. Yes! Maybe not. Yes, something tells me in a world this big, with so much possibility, finding anything around that clue is going to be one of those potluck things.
Yeah, I mean, the clue itself is quite vague, so...
I suspect it's deliberately vague to mean that we can't do anything until next week. That's... wow.
The Temple of I.D.I.O.T.I.C must be in isolation.
Holy... that's a spike of earth.
So that's something you'd find in Bingo, the random terrain generation.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Looks like the sort of thing that would definitely form the base of a very interesting base.
The base for base.
The base of a base. Hello,
Like
Mythical.
like a castle precariously balancing on the side of it or something. So
Yes. At the moment, Mythical, just roaming the world, wondering whether or not the clues about the location of the new Temple of the Eye, or the old Temple of the Eye, one of the two, are enough. I wonder if we should put all our named items in a chest together just so we have them. Maybe if we put them all in a chest in that temple, just so that it's guarded and protected by the temple.
I mean, the temple is broken, so there is the ever slight chance of it being stolen, but who knows? It's worth a try.
Ooh, glistening melon, golden sword, nothing of value.
the counterpoint to that with the lore of the eye is that the players are all been given one of these to look after, and how well you look after it will be determined to your worthiness or something. Has anyone thought whether mythical sausage is the eye? Because the lore is so deep, it sounds very much like sausage's domain.
I mean, if Mythical Sausage has access to this server suddenly, holy heck. Also, hey, Mythical.
I'm sure their
I mean, we
presence
do
wouldn't
have.
have gone
I mean,
unnoticed.
we do have a mythical, just not a mythical sausage.
How do we know? It might be mythical under a different name.
They probably wouldn't.
Point.
Well,
Yeah,
which is something very different to that.
Very,
So.
very different. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your point stands. Oh, no, that's... Wow. That's a sinkhole. Are we able to copy books? Probably.
Enchanted books or just the books?
Wow. A silk touch hoe, an axe with Bane of Arthropods, an axe with Smite, a curse of binding gold leggings, and 2 flints and steels. That has to be the the weirdest combination I've seen.
Never seen anything like that before.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Shadow. And welcome in, Lotus. Yeah, something tells me the odds of finding anything around here are slim to. Excuse me, I'm going to go and hunt a pirate ship. Oh, sorry, a treasure bet. You will never remember the riddle of the book in the temple. You wanted to copy it, but you don't want to have it signed. Yeah, I can see that. I'll take lapis as well. Ooh, this might be one I haven't got. I can never take off from the water. Hey, so it's managing it in the first time. Lovely.
It's a first time. No one checks.
Yeah. Never happens. Never happen again. My comment would be very careful there, Blackclad and Lotus. We all know that the bot loves pouncing on people for caps. Oh, that's Angel's base. And I've gone too far to the south. This feels like a treasure chest I've been to before. Typical.
All the disappointment.
So much disappointment. Right, I think I'm going to head back to limits. I think I'm going to... This base is gorgeous. I'm going to head back to my base for the moment.
It's also gorgeous. So
Spider spawner. Right, Angel of Souls. I want to have one last look at that book and see if there is enough information to actually track anything. I don't think there is. I also wonder if we should probably take most thing. I was going to say we should probably take. That's not where I meant to be. I'm wondering if the temple is going to explode and have nothing left in it at this rate. Ooh.
I mean, the way it's going, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, considering the event is going to be around for another 1 or 2 weeks, probably.
I'm just thinking, maybe it's time to retrieve all of my goodies and make off with all of them. does this have? Seek the true temple, long buried in time, where stone turns to mud. Moss claims the bones of dragon long fallen. Moss claims the bones of a dragon long fallen could be a lush cave.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah.
Dragon long fallen. I mean, that could be something to do with evolution. Like birds are now were dinosaurs or something, and like a dragon has fallen. It's not fallen literally, but fallen in terms of its evolved into something less terrifying or something. I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't have a clue.
What about bone blocks?
I mean, could be the Nether.
No. Shadow's just made a statement that's made me think of something. And actually, it's made me think I'm nearly out of fireworks. But first, where do we have a large amount of bones?
Skelly spawner.
Skelly.
Yeah,
Spawn
Skeleton.
Island.
I need a chest to unload my inventory. If only I had 3 stacks of chests somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, the Skelly spawner. Suddenly, I'm wondering, was there a lush cave near to the Skelly spawner?
I mean, I've only ever seen it in isolation. I think there is one underneath Spawn Island though, so it may not be too far away. Worth a look.
Yeah.
Moss claims the bone. Oh, I mean, it said. This one said skeleton, not a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a skeleton. Oh, and that's a blast. Suddenly, a blast. Spawners have mossy cobble. Also true. Because down here, we had, or do have, I think it's on the other side of this wall, a spawner. Giant caves, very giant mine.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Wait, what's that?
All right, that's a dictionary.
Oh, that's the iron farm. We do, however, have a
Lush cave.
lush cave. Thank you. I have words. They exist. That's Elkhorn's farm. That's me getting a book thrown at me. I hear you behind me.
I know you do.
Yeah. That lush cave, however, had to speak Squirrelish like a country face. Ahem. The lush cave to... No, that's the rest of spawn. I'm trying to remember if there's a entrance on the surface for this. Survey says not visible.
Should be. Is there spawn on Community Island?
Spawn. I know there's one on Community Island.
I thought there was a way in there from near where the chicken farm was.
Oh, you mean through this cave?
The starter area?
Yeah, I think there's a way. Well, certainly a way to underground and to fairly. It's the troll chambers through that way as well, so you might find a way through there.
Lush cave.
There's signs there, aren't there?
And apparently we went mining down here. But Lush Cave.
There you go.
Yes. Note, for those wondering, I'm doing this in free cam because no. Particularly given it's very easy to get lost down here. Oh, that keeps going and going and going. You know what I said about easy to get lost down here? This would not be somewhere you would not want to end up whilst trying to play bingo.
Unless you knew you had to get one thing and that was end.
True. Yeah. Huh.
Huh?
Oh, this looks like a deliberate pillar. And how many? Goodness, there's a lot of axolotls down here. Survey says nothing. Well, I was about to say nothing man-made, but other than pillars showing somebody escaping, nothing specifically made. And hey, there's a witch down here. So
because obviously there'd be a witch, wouldn't there?
Yes. There is, however, a sign. I think you mentioned that a minute ago. Mine trial chamber.
Mine?
Yeah,
Mine?
it forks after a little bit, and trial chamber takes you one way, and the mine down there, like a strip mine or something. So
Yeah.
Is that for strip mining a trial chamber?
Eventually, possibly. I have no idea whose it is.
Oh hey, I don't remember seeing this yesterday. Anyone need another eye?
I'll take it if you do not grab it.
I think I'm at 28 at the moment, which I consider to be my point of stopping for a while until I see how well other people are doing.
Okay then.
Just so generous.
Mine?
I don't see the point in basically finding... Oh, there's another one here. Nabbing everything and meaning that nobody has the option to crash into things.
No one has the option to what, Scott?
Crash into things.
Okay.
Because apparently I'm very good at that. Jay Price wants to beat me. Then I shall attempt not to beat Jay Price this week. I think I was a bit naughty and won by 1 point last week.
Really?
Don't know, let's have a quick look. Uh, 39 versus 38.
Ooh.
Where's this off by 1 coming from, Scott?
Off by 1? I beat by 1. But yeah.
Yeah, Scott's
No.
wasn't Scott's counting though, was it? So
Yeah. That was me being a little bit too competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're the most competitive person on the server, Scott. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Right. I'm going to walk off with these books. And I think I'll take the sword in the stone with me. Just to put it somewhere safe. I have an idea. Going to try to get... okay. There was another book here, wasn't there? Yes, The Story of the Eye. I'm going to hold on to those, and I might turn one of the buildings that I'm about to decorate. Interesting. Has somebody been throwing pumpkin pie through the portal?
I'm
Wow,
eating steaks.
If only there was someone on the server, Scots, who throws random things in your direction. If only we knew someone who did that.
If only.
No, it's such a mystery.
I mean, I've already gotten 27 pufferfish poison, which I've got to be very careful not to use on the pufferfish.
Jordan, if you're ever in, a criminal case or something, don't ask for a character witness from anyone on the server because you're as innocent.
Yeah.
You're as innocent as a puppy sitting next to a
Yeah, I suspect
Hey.
character witness is more like, yes, I'm witness. They are a character.
Yes, character is one way of saying it.
I mean, I can technically bring Pax onto as my witness, and Pax would gladly defend me. But then again, it's one versus like how many people that have thrown pufferfishes at, so it's a loss.
A few. I mean,
It's a battle I fear you may not win, Blast. So.
I keep looking in chests and realizing I've got yet another chest that has pufferfish as a classification in it. It's like there and there, and I know there's another one next to the no drama safety llama. Oh dear.
Just one chest, Scots. Surely you need at least,
chest of puffers. Blast gave it to me. There's heads
Would you like more?
of puffers for free. Because Blast hates us all not having pufferfish. They give them for free.
I mean, I've been slacking off on my pufferfish duties, so.
And no one's complained about it, Blast.
Right.
All right, you asked for it.
Oh dear. Here we go again. Oh yeah, that's the one that has pumpkin pie in it. And oh, I have glistening melon already, so I might as well stick the glistening melon in there. Because that came from... No, wrong chest. In there. And the iron and the lapis and the paper came from me going around through treasure chests. So I will put those away, but I will hold on to that. Oh, okay, apparently that's full of iron. I will hold on to the stuff from the eye separately for the moment. Do I have a set for paper? Apparently not. Yes, Mad, I do realise this.
Yeah.
We all realise this. we are well versed in this. Shocking, we know. Yes, absolutely. Right. Let's grab 2 of those and an armor stand. And ooh, I wonder. Hold on. Dip. No. Where did I leave? There. Let's see. Let's grab 2 of those. 2 of those and a couple of those. No, hold on, that would be better. Let's grab one of those. And up here, let's do a little bit of building. I have an idea, which should cause people to run away hurriedly, I'm sure.
I mean, you're technically not. We're not technically in your base, so technically we are running away from you.
Okay, you're safe then. No, there was an orchid on 2 different boards. Didn't think there was any other duplication. Is there any correlation to the items for each bingo week? I would have to double check, but since I happen to have a full list of everything that's actually been in all the weeks of bingos, No, I don't. The interesting thing is, I don't think there has been an orchid on 2 different boards. Has there been an orchid on 2 different boards? I don't think we've
That
had.
I can remember.
I don't think we've had any duplication, which goes with the interesting bit of lore of the bingo being the eye getting control over blocks.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's not been anything that's duplicated. So, and this includes this week's one as well. So, don't think that's got any any specific correlation to it. Right, where's that armor stand? Show arms, no gravity. This thing's been taken from stone, so for the moment, let's put it back in stone. 2 lilacs, one in week 3 and one in week 2. Yes, but they were different types of lilacs, weren't they? Oh no, I stand corrected. Congratulations for picking me up on that one. There were 2 lilacs. I apologise. I am a derp and could not see everything. I do stand corrected. Sorry. Right, let's see. No. I think what I'm going to do is swap main. Oh.
You're not going to have it held above your head like Thundercats.
No, I'm going to have it stuck out of this stone.
Very Arthurian.
That's where I was going. Ugh, it's the wrong way up to do that. Fine. Let's see. Hold on, we've got a different armor stand mod book, haven't we? Or am I getting it mixed up?
What are you trying to do with it?
I thought we had a different... no. I thought we had...
It's different for the straw statue. It's different for
Yeah,
the straw
it's different
statues,
for the straw
isn't it?
statues. I thought we had a different one overall.
I've not seen anything apart from this one, so I don't have any basis for comparison.
I'm getting it mixed up then. That's close to what I'm looking for. That's not bad. That looks like it's stuck in the stone properly.
Put it to invisible briefly just so you can get a feel for it.
Ooh, I like that. That doesn't look too bad. Tempted to have it a bit lower so that it actually intersects with the base of the rock.
Yeah, it looks like it's been jabbed into the ground as well as the pillar.
I think that looks quite nice. Now, that fits on the diagonal. It's not perfect on the diagonal. That... Actually, I'm not sure the pillar's necessary.
Try it without it, although if you... Yes, okay. It needs to be at a higher... I think it's better without that, but it might need to be at a higher angle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Almost looks like
Like it's had a-
Excalibur, isn't it? Like the Excalibur sword.
That's kind of where I'm taking the inspiration from, Blast, yes. There. That's
agree, then.
better. Ooh, I quite like that. That feels good. I mean, we were told, keep it safe, keep it secure. I've embedded it in stone on my island. I think that's about as secure and safe as it can be, embedded in stone. Also, wasn't that part of the original information about it?
Pass. Hang on. No, I've got the book. I've got the book. Oh, you got this.
No, it was in the other book, the one that details all 8 items.
Hang on, I might have it handy.
I can go look.
Yeah, because this one is just the one about the path, not the individual items. Safe until life has passed by. Jack Price won't steal it later. Uh-huh.
Yes, embedded in rock. Yeah, so you're right.
Right, lock interaction. That feels like it's... Yeah, I quite like that. That feels like a nice little bit of addition to the island, and a good use for the lore. I mean, if you're going to have a piece of lore that says something was embedded into stone, I'm going to embed it into stone. What I might do is... You'll need the power of squirrels! Yes. I wonder... if I do this and grab another armor stand... I'm going to need more armor stands. I seem to have gotten very much into the whole play with armor stands thing this year. Well, this year. On this server. I've never played with armor stands until on this server.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope though when you realise what they can do.
Yes.
And then you think, oh, little detail here, little detail there, and before you know, you've got so much lag and no hair left.
I never had hair. Well, hair I have. That's not a problem.
You would not want to see a naked squirrel.
Head. There we are. Scale that down a bit. That's not bad. I think I'll go down a little bit more. Yeah. I love the little copper golem you have around your base now. Nice. Really want a little bit at the top of this there. Just dynasty. Right. I'm gonna regret. Dang it.
Yeah, that's what happens to you. But you got it, and then suddenly, nope.
Yeah, you get the wrong one. Hey, Elkhorn. Right, I think I need to actually make this a bit bigger. Right. It's roughly the right position. Sorry. Yeah, but there. It's not the right position. It's nowhere near the right position. Oh, really? Grr. It's hit that point where it's suffering from the lighting change by being embedded into a block too much. Huh. It's not quite what I wanted. It's not bad. I had wanted the lava to just look like it was barely part of the block. No, wrong one. Eh. It's my way of dealing with it. No, it's not going to like it, is it? That's a shame.
What if you used a mini block? Wouldn't alter the scale? Maybe that would be better with the lighting, perhaps.
What you mean? Actually, have a mini block on the top?
No, I mean use a mini block on the armor stand, because then that might be different with the lighting rather than rescaling a full size block.
You have a point. Swap main hand and head. I'll take that back, thank you. I've never watched Duck Dynasty. I know of it, but that's about as much as I know of it. I know of it. Let's pass the screaming goats. I've got a mini shroom light.
I've got a mini magma if you would like it.
Well, let's try the mini shroom light and see if it makes a difference.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't make a difference, then it's not really going to make a big effect, is it?
That's true.
Although that said, I'm thinking it might... Ooh, that might be more interesting. If this doesn't work, I've got a secondary plan. Yep, it does exactly the same thing. Dang it!
That's a shame.
That's fine. I have a plan C.
They don't always do that, because I've got some mini blocks that are... I've got some armor stand blocks that are only just covering other blocks, and then they work fine.
It's an element of the position of the... Oh, hold on. That's a mini block, not a... Hey, okay. The position and the interaction with the elements around it, unfortunately. Right. I am going to drive myself crazy for a minute. Right. I'm also going to eat before I get yelled at. Oh, I've just had a thought. These things only are flat. Really? I think this one's in the way. Lovely. The armor stands are in the way. That's better. interesting. What I'm thinking is, if I rotate this, I can make that look like it's the interaction point. This is where we realise that Scott's is very rapidly falling down a rabbit hole. He wasn't planning on falling down today. Go figure.
Good luck extracting the sword with all the other Arbor stand bits and bobs around there.
Exactly. This is the J. Price security system. Or the anti-J. Price security system.
I'm not sure it'll stop them. I think they're very determined.
What's the point where this interacts with the... Oh, you're kidding me. It goes immediately? That's annoying. Right. Hold on. Go over there. Right. A little bit more this way. There. And there. I think rotation's off. There we are. Right. Now can I lower it by just a smidgen? Nope, that's going to be the best I can do. That looks terrible. And now I can't pick it up. Right, okay, we'll just go with the idea of having it embedded in one of these then. Wow. That's not helpful. Ah, there it is. You ever have one of those days where you can't... Ah, there it is. Can't find the thing you're trying to actually click on.
Yeah, it's called Monday.
Ah, is that what it is? I knew there was something I was getting.
I think that's called every day for Scott.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to argue that one.
Sorry.
No, you're just speaking the truth for once on that one.
What do you mean for once?
Or your denials of things, Jordan.
I don't have a problem with pufferfishes. I really don't.
That feels like it needs to be at a different angle to make it look better. That's definitely a different angle. There we are. That'll do, I think.
Sounds good to me, Elkhorn.
There we are. You see, you give me a stone and tell me that it a stone sword and tell me that it's been pulled from stone and that it is to be looked after. And what do? I go and embed it back in stone again.
Elkhorn, it is always pufferfish season on the I.D.I.O.T.I.C server. What are you talking about?
may put in a couple of the smaller ones. This is where Blast looks in that chest and swears at me for the number of different... Actually, no, not Blast.
No.
Who was it who spent all the time collecting all of those buds and crystals the other day? I thought that was Feg.
Yeah, that was. That was for Cosmic and Jay Price's cozy little cottage.
Yeah.
It was the large ones that were the pain because you can't just leave them in AFK and come back, where you get the clusters, which are too big. You have to just babysit them. It's fine. It just takes an age. So.
Yeah, it was just the this is where you realise that I've got like several stacks of almost everything. It's like
because of course you do. Yeah.
Because of course I do. Because I've been known to decorate with almost everything. I know myself. The sort of things that I will do is decorate with everything. Okay, that looks...
All of the blocks, all the time.
I am happy with that now. That fits with the... We've given you a sword that glows purple and was officially drawn from the stone. And, oh look, you've stuck it back in the stone again. Well done.
I think you need to make a note to come back here during Pretties.
Oh yes, absolutely.
That's going to look great.
I think that will look great. Right. So, now that we've very heavily wandered off in every possible direction, let's put that and that there. And I'm going to put the story of the eye here. And the path to the eye's freedom here. Could do. But I want to actually work on this building, so by the time we get to Pretties, this building might well actually look better. Particularly since at the moment, it doesn't. At the moment, the only part of this building that looks any good is the roof. Which, I'm very happy with the roof. It's just the rest of the building looks a bit flat. So, at 90 minutes in, we should probably start on building something. Ow.
I'm going to head out and get some sleep.
Look after yourself, Blast.
Take care, Blast. Mind those tridents.
Papa Fish hugs to everyone. Take care.
Where did I put Blackstone? Ah, this one. I know I left stuff around here somewhere. Oh, hold on. What I would like to do is something very similar to the top of the other building, though. So, let's grab that, and those, and let's... a little Elcon, a little, oh, and a Hail Hydrate from Blast. And a stretch for Lotus. Let's see how much Scott's Corn is left. Not much. Thank you, Lotus. Alright, we were at the Temple of the Eye earlier, Elkhorn. It is now completely destroyed. Well, heavily destroyed. The eye is missing, and we've all been given items to look after that are apparently related to the path to the freedom of the eye. There is still another bingo this week, and there are still treasure hunts going on. But there was also, if I go back in here, the path to the eye's freedom, which describes that tells us we've all been given relics, and that's where the sword in the stone has come from, because this is my relic. But I've decided that the best place to store it and keep it safe is back in stone. Because of course. That might be, there may actually be a command for that one, Black Lad. Because of course there is. And Elle's like, Lotus is like, why? Why do these things all exist? Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, the eye has said something on Discord about the riddle. Ooh. Thank you for that pointer there. So the riddle points to a player area. Oh. Interesting. I mean, the only player... hold on. Let's have a second look. Swap over to my player bases waypoints list. We've got Mythical in Old Birch Forest. Screwy is no. Black Sheep is no mud around them. Pax does have swamp next to them, but not a mangrove swamp. Cosmic doesn't.
Why do we think mangrove swamp?
Mud.
Yeah, but yeah, why do we think mangrove swamp as opposed to a swamp?
Because the clue specifically talks about mud, and a normal swamp doesn't have mud.
Point.
JD isn't next to a mangrove swamp. Sammy... Nope. I think that takes us back to Angel of Souls' base area. Yeah, that's an area we were in earlier, Elkhorn. I wonder if I should basically fill in this gap and see if there's something in that area that's missing. I was going to build. I think I'll possibly leave that for... Oh. It's one of those, do I follow that or do I actually follow the build?
Well, I could have a look, and if I see anything, I could let you know.
Thank you, Feg. That sounds like a good compromise.
Can you give me the rough chords, just because I haven't got that map mod?
Oh, don't you? Okay. You're looking for... Well, I mean, Angel of Souls' base.
What's very, very roughly?
2018 minus 1052.
Cool, thank you.
Actually. There.
Ah. Lovely, thank you very kindly.
Never underestimate just how much information I have dotted around. I am...
And never
I am a hoarder of information as much as I am a hoarder of everything else.
Yeah, and speaking of hoarders, I just stepped out of my base and got 10 pufferfish in my inventory that have just suddenly appeared.
I wonder where they came from.
I couldn't possibly think where they came from. It's a mystery, entirely a mystery.
Such a mystery. Such a total mystery. I'm going to put that back because I think that would be better. At which point, this one. Sorry, Mushroom, you're being reclaimed. What's the... hold on. Do I have... Yes, I do. Mysteriously, I'm actually carrying a stonecutter with me at all times.
Self-defense.
Self-defense?
Yeah, just throw it at a pufferfish and then cut him in half. Just in case.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
No, I think I should have just left them as plain. Hey, Raven. Welcome in. And congratulations on freedom. I'm assuming you've been stuck in meetings. Fortunately, you can go back to polished in this pack. Well. You survived and escaped, so congratulations on that, Raven. That looks better. Now I'm going to have to just do that what I might do is make that one look like it's broken. Or not. No, let's use stairs so I can get away with that. So if I put that there, it's a bit unbalanced in height, but it's not going to join, so that's alright. So, you've unfortunately missed all of the lore around the eye, Raven. We covered a lot of that at the beginning of stream, and I'm trying not to go back, just because a lot of people have seen it. But the short version is, the eye appears to be attempting its break for freedom, or at least getting closer to it. We've been given items which are to aid in its freedom, and the lore is ever continuing. Okay, that looks much nicer than it did about 5 minutes ago. I want to do something with these windows, though. But this is also why I now have a sword in a stone. The sword is my mythical item for helping to release the eye. I wonder what I might do is there we are. I'll grab those and some iron bars. Yeah, that'll do. This might change colour in a minute when I do this. That'll mean I need to decorate the interior a bit differently. That's not bad. I quite like that. What I might do is break a couple of the iron bars. And smack my head in the face with a trapdoor. Yes. Smack my head in the face. Lovely. That's better. That's a bit more nice. Yes, I like that. What I might do on this one is just have the edges, but then yeah, let's do. If I do that, I can put that there. I might take these back by 1 to the middle point. Yeah. Brilliant. I walled myself in by putting in windows. Yeah, no, it looks better with... do that. Let's take out this. No, not that one. Yeah. Oh, no, because they won't join. Dang it! I was going to say dark oak fences, but fences don't join to iron bars, do they? I know I make this mistake every time I try and do this. Yep, no, that doesn't work. Ooh, that might work. Hold on. Now, if I'm going to have any... Yes. Stuff and things and ocean views. Ah, thank you for the lurk, Blackclad. And go and enjoy the ocean views. I wonder if I could. So there's two options here. That. It's not bad. The other one that's just dawned on me would be to use some chains. Don't allow yourself to be dragged around, Lotus. But thank you for the lurk, and look after yourself. If I... actually, the copper looks pretty good. But so does the chains. That's not bad. What does it look like if I take those back a level so that they're the colour that I want them to be at? And that someone is not Black Cat, it's your cat. Yes, because cat. That works nicely. I like that. I should probably wax it to make sure it all stays that way. Keep forgetting how to get away from... Oh no! I took... Oh well, those are going back into storage. Right, I'm going to get some wax. One of these days I should really connect the wax farm up to storage and an overflow system. Don't why I stopped. I should have just gone straight up here, and then I could have gone into the building through this window. Really? That one's already aged again. Some days you just can't judge things aging. Right, how does that look? That I like. That I like. Tempted to take those two back a further. No, I think I'll leave that as is. Right, let's do this window. This is what it's like in my head sometimes. Just constant what ifs and how abouts.
And yes ands.
Oh god, all of the yes ands. I suspect people will be very interested to see tomorrow that there has been a little bit of progress on the racetrack over the weekend.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they're not just constantly watching repetition. In fact, all 4 racetracks now have their ground coverage. The central roof is mostly in place, and I've also managed to add. Well, I've done a little bit of thinking about the redstone for the start-finish control, which was an absolute menace in its own right, trying to get right, because of the way that you want to release the Ravagers when the Pillager starts racing off down the track. Villager even. But you don't want, when you release them like that, you don't want them to immediately slam the gates in their faces and be stuck in there. But you also want them to slam the gates behind themselves at the opposite end. So it's a delay on opening their gates and a delay on enabling the pressure plates that close the gates behind them, which was an annoying bit of redstone to get right. Up here. Oh, no, I've got. Yes, blackstone is in here. Fantastic. So, I will probably be doing one of the start-finish line redstone bits on stream tomorrow, because, well, redstone on stream, what could possibly go wrong? That's a lightning rod. Also, that statement's a lightning rod.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
tempting it there. Angel's Base is amazing, by the way.
It is,
Loads
isn't
of
it?
cool stuff in. Even using armor stands, I presume to have done it, armor stands and rooted dirt and coarse dirt to sort of do the landscaping with. Detail is incredible.
Yeah, I should probably have a better look at it at some point, just to get some ideas.
But I can't see anything that looks vaguely riddly.
What about to the southeast?
Southwest?
Southwest, yes, because
Southwest.
if we look at my map again, the southeast is the only area I haven't explored. Because we looked, I literally followed all of the areas around, and I mean, we've got this area that could have been some. Oh, no, I think if anything's going to be around, it's going to be in this area. Unless it's underneath their base somewhere.
There's not a lot of there's not a lot of underneath of Angel's Base that isn't Angel's Base. There's a big
Yeah.
old strip mine and lots of other bits and bobs there. There's an acacia village not far from there, but that seems to be something that they've modded, or not modded, but you know, taken over and recruited villagers from. So
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I think by
we're just
Skelly
guessing,
spawner or
Angel,
something. So,
but-
well, it probably wouldn't be a player who's participating in the game.
I don't think Angel is.
No. And they wouldn't presumably build something close to someone's base if they were going to come back to it. Hello, Froggy.
Oh yes, didn't Angel say that? I can't remember if Angel said that they were out for a while.
Might have been Black Sheep.
Yeah, I thought it was Black Sheep.
Hmm. J Price.
And we have a J Price back in the game. I always want to. So one thing that I saw in conversations on the spawn chunks was doing what's the word I'm looking for? Graffiti on a wall, and I'm wondering if this wall would be perfect for it. But of course, I'm thinking of doing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm thinking of doing it with items held in armor stands, so that it's just sort of an armor stand graffiti, so that it doesn't have to go through the wall.
Isn't there one of the hermits has a base that's been heavily graffitied? It's like a
Yes, the Great
Smaller
City.
Fiends did some of the graffiti, didn't they?
The Great City that Impulses and B-Dubs have been building.
Ah, that's the one.
They've got a giant area that a giant wall around it, and they've invited all the hermits to graffiti the living heck out of it.
Nice. Are you going to invite all your serve mates to graffiti your wall as well?
It's a single wall. I don't think that works.
Oh, I think people could fit a lot of pufferfish on that wall if they were so inclined, and one of them is so inclined. So yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking pufferfish.
No, none of us ever are. Well, almost none of us are ever thinking that. But
No one ever expects the pufferfish.
Cardinal Jordan. Never mind.
That sounds like something out of the Three Musketeers. Ah, Cardinal Jordan. Where's Cardinal Richelieu? But, yes. Oops. Hey, I caught it. Woo. That must be going quite nicely towards my catch things with great balls for the week. Here we are. Oof, whoops, might have just overdone that a bit. Oh well. Yikes. Too far. I'd wanted to actually decorate the interior of this building, but I'll settle for making it look good on the exterior. Oops, I forgot to pick up some more trapdoors though. I probably need to spend some time trying to find the screaming goat that I have, apparently. And breed up a few more. This building is looking more and more ominous the further into this build I get.
Not that the stone and the sword outside will have anything to do with that, of course.
No, absolutely. There's nothing ominous about that.
What about a prophetic sword crystal stuck into the rock? Nah.
At least I don't have the crystals taking over the building and destroying it.
Well, not yet, but
Oh dear. No, I'm not destroying. I'm not taking over another area with crystals. I've done that in a different world. It took forever.
yeah. Won't be. I'm not doing any more crystal gathering for a while.
I have two. I have two geodes immediately under my base. That's why I have so many crystal clusters.
Crystal clusters. Oh yeah, did you get your clusters looked at?
Oh my.
Well, if anything is here, I can't see it. It's not obvious.
Oh well. Thank you for looking.
That's all right. I may have missed it, but
I suspect we'll all be looking for all sorts of things.
yeah.
Mythical may have taken 2 goats and got lucky, have screaming now and only breeding them. Well done, Mythical. Where did you get the 2 goats from? Did you find them elsewhere? That's cool. Congrats. I have to be careful around here. If I stray too close to this, I end up with an inventory full of bamboo. Also, part of me is like, you should really be careful with the phrasing of got lucky with screaming goats. From about the screams. That reminds me, I still need to figure out how to christen the boat. We need to work out how to get a name onto it.
I mean, could you put a sign on now temporarily, couldn't you?
Well, I was thinking you've got 4 rows of height on a sign. I was thinking of having a look to see if there was a way of doing text map art. I'm not that crazy, Frauke. Doing text
yeah, you
with
just
four lines high per letter.
Yeah, I've seen that. You just put like sort of emote squares on there and then make it into a letter. So
yeah, I just need to possibly track down some ASCII art word translators so that I can actually just look it up rather than having to work it out by hand. Because that feels like it might be a good way of achieving it. Plus, I can then use something like glowing ink sacks to make it a little bit easier to read at a distance.
container ships do have glow-in-the-dark names, IRL.
Do they?
Yeah, seen them. It's part of marine navigation.
Ah.
There needs to be because they're not usually independent, these ships, so you need to have like a Scots Freight Company or something, Sea Squirrel or something like that.
Maybe ally them with the Squirrel Space Force in some way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they're already delivering packages for Ginger, so why not do this at sea?
Wait, the squirrels are delivering packages for Ginger?
Yeah, care packages, yeah.
Ah, must have missed that. Squirrel Sea Force. Squirrel Merchant Marine and Squirrel Sea Force have been suggested. I quite like both of those.
Yeah, great.
Oh, you know what? Joining those two, the Squirrel Merchant. Dang it! I thought I had an S because I was thinking SMS.
Well, it could be SOS, couldn't it?
Save our squirrels.
Yeah, absolutely. Squirrels overseas.
Squirrels overseas. Well, I was thinking SMS because then it could be a messaging service.
Oh, very true. Yeah, but that would be more to do with your. That could be a request on your radio station.
Yes. Squirrel Merchant Shipping. Thank you, Raven. I think that might have been where I was going.
There we go.
There we are. Raven managing to have the rest of the brain cell that is actually the functional one. Clearly, Raven has it, not me.
As long as you know where it is and someone's using it to good effect, all good.
I suspect around here it's more to Mass Effect, but... Squirrel Merchant Ships, Squirrel Merchant Shipping. Yeah, something in that vicinity feels like it would be the sort of appropriate adjustment, and probably the most comical. That's better. That kind of looks more like there's a reason for having that there. Mass Effect. Insert deadliest. There may have been a reason for using that word there, Cyber. I feel like I said I was going to do this last week and I haven't done anything about it. I was going to have a look and think about doing better mushrooms. That sounds like I'm going to get in trouble for doing something with...
You having a day off tomorrow, are you? Yeah. Okay.
That was not what I meant to say. Or at least not what I meant to infer.
If that's not quotable, I don't know what is.
Well, Raven laughed, so I think we might be in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure that's against Twitch terms of service. Yeah, probably right there, Cosmic.
Scott's has got plausible deniability, possibly.
Wait. Oh. Goodness sakes. These arrows don't have consistent naming. That's better. Now I can put them back in my inventory somewhere. Why am I still carrying an armor stand around? I've stopped playing with armor stands a couple of hours ago. Or, actually, no, it was nowhere near a couple of hours ago. It was much more recent.
It just feels like that sometimes.
Just feels like that sometimes, particularly when I'm building.
Yeah,
Sometimes...
or trying to build and not getting distracted.
I never get distracted. Cough. There we are. Raven apparently was listening to you.
Perfect.
Also, I've just realised I've got a crafting bench and a stonecutter here, and I added another stonecutter here. I've got stonecutters all over the world. Right.
Yeah, good Scott's always prepared.
Yes. I still, every time that gets mentioned, I still think of the Tom Lehrer song.
Oh yeah, I still think of the one from The Lion King, but it's great.
Very much a matter of definitely based on what era you're around in, I think.
True, but I think we're not from too dissimilar eras, so.
I know a few people will ask whether mine's Mesozoic or Jurassic.
Yeah, a lot of smart Alex.
Yeah, particularly in this group.
But, like them, I'd love to know the answer.
Scotsman never tells. And like the quote says, I mean, the quote that I've got is, do not cut a policeman open and count the rings to work out their age. Do not cut a Scotsman open and count the rings to figure out their age.
There'd be an OBO even if we did count them, so.
It's true. I'm still slightly disturbed that first quote exists, and I can't remember how we ended up with that conversation and going to that.
It'd be fun one day to do when you do reach a certain milestone in the quote of just giving you as many quotes as possible in say 5 minutes and see how many you can actually remember the context for.
Frack's got the original quote, and Mythical's saying, I don't know if you're still looking into the eye, but if you are, the dragon bones makes me think of the end.
Yeah, it made me think of the end as well, but you know, the only thing I've seen under there is Pax's with a dispatching device. Yeah, which I have a stack of, and I was very happy about that. So.
Oh, wait, I came down here. Whoops! I'm lost.
You're blast. Oh,
I said
word.
lost.
Oh right, I thought you said blast.
What about one of the giant skeletons that spawn in the nether? That's another option as well. Okay, that's looking pretty good. But actually, I wonder if I can get away with... yeah, that might work. Helps if I use the right command. Down here... in the hold of the boat that screams.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been much worse. No, never mind.
And we have another Pokemon. What if I just go with... a little bit of that. Just make this do a little bit old and mottled.
I've just flown around the central end island and can't see anything there. There's a few constructions, but that's Pax's farm, and there's the Ender as well. So.
One thing that has crossed my mind, maybe another one of the strongholds.
Do you? I know you found another stronghold. Do you have a coordinate for it? Or I'd be well looking for it.
Hold on. Minus 3259, minus 3218. And it is... You need to be almost exact at that because it is... Actually, hold on.
That's fine. I've got it written down, so I can just plumb my way down to it.
Really close to me.
It's not far. Well, it's only 1,000 blocks from me, so.
I'm already halfway there.
All right, Bon Jovi.
Yeah. I think there are 3 strongholds in the primary ring, if I remember rightly, for the way that Minecraft operates. And this is the second one. Oh no, this is not the primary ring. Because the ring is based around where original spawn is, and that's way to the south. Because the spawn island is moved spawn.
Yeah.
That's not going to help. Oh, no, there it is. I should really have made this a little bit easier to spot.
Did we not set up a what do you call it? Not a warp plate, a spawn anchor, whatever it's called.
the only person who's been here is me, as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay. So you've just been to here and that's it. So
Yeah, quite literally. I found it because I'd been in the caves, and I spotted this on the map.
okay.
Because you see this sort of build. I actually saw the. I was in a cave and I saw the library on the map, and then
Yeah, that's quite an obvious spot, isn't it?
well, so's the portal.
It's true. Yeah, no, it's true.
Also, I see a trial chamber.
You have got a knack of running into those.
Yes. Also, there's nothing here.
No.
Also, apparently, I got candy for. I didn't know that you could get candy, and I don't remember how the heck you get what you do with it.
In the classic games, it was rare candy, and that was it would always evolve your Pokemon. Level up your Pokemon by 1.
Yes.
I don't know what it's used for. It's used for differently in other games, but.
And the answer is yes, Elkhorn. It's a completely unlooted stronghold. I found it, I marked it, I bookmarked it, and then I never actually did anything with it. I think for a while I had pondered levels by 5 in PCG. That's useful to know.
Ooh.
I think I had pondered at some point that it might be interesting to do a transformation to it. But of course, I've got more ideas than I have time. Exapol, thank you so much for that gift sub to Ritsu, and welcome in. Right, that was a short but easy bit of distraction. Yeah, I think that looks better. Really, what I'd like is some of the pale moss, because some of that could really do nicely on this wall. Yeah, because then you can get the double high pale moss.
Soon, TM.
Soon, TM. Please look forward to it. Yes. Right. I think for this one, what I'm going to do is that, and then I'm going to put glass into the middle, and then I'm going to put the copper only behind the bars. But what I'm not going to use is grey stained. Excellent. Ooh, hey, grey stained planes. Grey stained glass. You try saying that quick. That's not an easy one.
What did I say? Grey stained what? Grey stained
glass
panes. There. Grey stained glass panes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
Nope. But it's fun not being the streamer.
Do that. Actually, that might be better with something other than...
Something other than her.
Other than her. Unless... Ooh, yeah. That works. I quite like that. Need to take these back 2 levels. That's 1 level. That's 2 levels. Ah, yes, that's perfect. And of course, the what would Willikins do element.
I'm not bored of it yet.
given how much we were flapping doors yesterday. There was a lot of flapping there.
That was chaos, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what these streams are. What this world is for, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's idiotic by name and living up to it. So.
Absolutely. Ooh, I know what would look good. Just to complete that, I might put a split air conditioner over the top. Yes, there's some looms. And I need... I've forgotten how I've been doing these. One of these days I will put a wall on the side of this building. Trapdoors, levers. Can't do the levers. Actually, yes I can. I can put the levers over it. Okay, let's get 2 sticks. Turn into 2 levers. My cobble's in the other room.
Yeah.
It's a fag.
Something for your ship launch.
Champagne. Are you sure you want to splash this boat with a bottle of invisibility? That seems like it might be a bad thing.
Well, I'm not sure it's going to affect it too much, but it makes all. Well, no. Champagne makes many things disappear. I'm not sure it makes ships disappear though. So, not unless you name it the Mary Celeste or something.
Well, I mean, we have to be careful. I have given Elkhorn the schematic of this boat.
Oh, you're building a fleet of them now. Oh, it's for their for the
wrecked
whirlpool. I flew over the whirlpool earlier. It looks absolutely amazing.
It really does. I need to have a quick look at it later, just before we end stream, I think.
It's worth looking in pretties, and the white stained glass has certainly done something to it, as much as it was probably a pain to build with.
Oh goodness, yes. I think Elkhorn is cursing my name. Or actually, think I know Elkhorn has been cursing my name.
Oh, well, I'm sure they were, but I mean, now you see the results, and Elk wouldn't have done it if they didn't think it was going to be looking that good, which it really, really does.
I've heard that champagne makes new mothers-in-laws disappear. That's an impressive one. Yeah, I think a split air conditioner over the top of this makes sense, actually.
Depends where you aim the cork, probably.
Ooh. And we have a hunter in the building. Hello, Hunter.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Hey, Hunter.
A lot better than I was.
That's good.
Hey. That is good.
I still got the tail end of whatever I had, but I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better than.
That's good news.
Yeah, glad to hear that, mate.
In other news, it took me 90 minutes to get to work today.
How long?
90 minutes.
Yikes.
Oh,
Which is
no.
20.
Yeesh. What was
Is
going
that purely
on?
traffic, or yeah?
Heavy traffic on country roads. I'm sure you're both familiar with
Yep.
UK country roads,
Yep.
so you know
Yep.
what kind of roads I mean.
I know your country roads, and yep, that's not good.
The UK and country roads. I was about to say something that was entirely inappropriate for stream.
Yeah,
So-
it was an unpleasant.
Yes, let's go with that. They can be small and difficult to traverse, and you often find people getting in the way.
And I had
And
rush hour
accidents.
traffic.
Oof. Yeah, that would do it.
I'm streaming tonight, so I'm
Okay.
I'm not going to go into too much. I don't want to go into too much detail because you'll hear it twice otherwise. And I don't want you guys to have to hear it twice.
All right, mate.
Wow. Good to hear that you're feeling well enough to stream as well.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to be streaming from here because I haven't for a while, but I want to finish. I want to try and. Well, I say I want to finish. I want to work on my sheep farm. I want to try and get that finished sooner rather than later.
Very cool. Is that decorating or more like a technical thing?
A bit of both because it's not made any progress from the last time I streamed. streamed it. So hold on, I've got myself stuck in a water trap. The sheep are all in, dispensers are all in, collection system is almost entirely in, and then I need to actually put a wall around it all.
Nice.
Very nice.
We're maybe 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, gotta save content for my own channel.
Yeah, sure. Fair.
Yep, accurate from Cyber.
I'd have to say, if the amount of content that I give Scots, just as a result of me logging in after work, I should start charging him.
Well, maybe you should, yeah. Sure, you can work out an arrangement, so yeah.
I mean, I've got, is it 3 or 4 clerics? I could always pay in Lapis.
I will happily take payment in Lapis. If you're offering payment in Lapis, I will take payment in Lapis.
Let me quickly raid them then, and we'll see how much Lapis I can get in one visit. Probably not very much.
Yeah, you can only get 6 or 12. I think it's like 12.
12 per purchase.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Oh, that's 36 that you didn't have 2 minutes ago.
True. I need to get more clerics moved in.
Yeah.
I just really hate moving villagers around.
Yeah. I mean, I might actually add some more into there because I do have the villager breeder, and I've not really done much by way of using them for trained equipment yet. They're currently all just stuck. Well, this is the metal version of not Narnia.
I've got 14 you can use Hunter if you want.
I mean, yeah. Again, if you're offering them, I'll happily take.
Yeah, and I'm pretty close to your base, but you'd be fast with warp plates, I guess. But
yeah, but I don't think distance to base is really comes into play on this server.
Not on this server.
Till the warp plates suddenly break, and then or you do what I do, which is you travel 20,000 blocks from spawn and then forget where your warp plate is.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I've done it twice in the last week, so I'll try not to do it a third time.
How did you do it twice? Don't answer that. I'm not sure that it's
I got squirrely trying to find or look for diamonds, and then ended up in a trial chamber. Got lost in that and came out, and the plate wasn't where where I left it. So, or where I thought I'd left it, I should say. So, Super Cosmic Love gone and went through from my base and told me the coordinates, and I got back. So, GG Cosmic.
See, this is why you.
Where would you be without
Cosmic? Because
exactly.
Cosmic is awesome.
Cosmic is awesome.
And Dragon is. Yeah, Dragon is very correct there. We are just about to hit Pretty's mode.
Cosmic, you're not allowed to doubt us when we say when we say nice things.
I think Cosmic's just talking to the villagers. They wouldn't be negative. They wouldn't be negative about themselves. I'm sure of that.
They wouldn't be negative on Scott's stream, surely.
No, or any stream.
You made a doubtful sound, Cosmic.
Yeah, that was very doubtful. Right. Wait till they go out there and break the teleport. Wow, that's cruel. You've had the negativity implant removed. Wow. How do you remove imposter syndrome? Or is that a different negativity implant? Because I could really do with losing imposter syndrome. Also, welcome back, Dragon.
I need to build some more
why are the
big
people in
buildings.
chat louder than me in my own stream? Are they really? I didn't realise I had the voices that high.
Pull off the mask and mutter something about the damn kids.
Pull off the mask and mutter something about the damn kids. Wow. Okay, I like that. There's room for putting something in. Oh no, there isn't, because that's not very high.
Would you like the opportunity to distract me tonight?
I'm frequently distracted, but I'm about to actually go to Pretty's mode, which will be a very distracting event.
Yes, I may need you to distract me for some things on stream, just so you are.
I can probably do distractions.
Can send you a warden if you like.
Save it for bingo, Feg.
That's. Don't think we know how to actually get that into where we want it in bingo.
We will find a way.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing that's very dangerous as a statement, isn't it?
Where there's a mind and a mythical, there's a way. So.
Mythical's just thinking, how the hell did I get dragged into this?
I think Mythical's very enthusiastic about the warden acquisition.
Oh, she is. She just didn't expect to get dragged into this specific conversation.
Okay, right. I think it's time for Pretty's mode. So, what I might do is get out of voice chat, and I will see you all later. Excuse me while I flag.
Cheers,
Enjoy
Scott.
Pretty's mode.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's. I can't get back through my windows. I'll have to go through my door.
What a radical thought.
I know. Right. Take care of yourselves.
Door?
I'll catch you later.
Cheers, Scott.
Yeah.
Okay. And now for Pretty's mode. Let us have a look and see what we can see for how this building has. Ooh, that is much nicer. That actually doesn't feel like a flat building anymore. But one thing I'm very curious about. Oh, yes. That I like. And if you take it in context with the building, that is so much more fun. Oh, I like that. That's a good way of storing that sword, I think. Given that we didn't have that as a concept, and I had nothing to put in this corner, I think that's a much more fun way to use that corner. And the front of the building, yeah, the front of the building looks like the front of a building. And when taken into context with the roof, yeah, that is distinctly much better as a build. I'm so tempted to put another billboard in another area of this section of world, just to sort of keep that sort of thing going. I've got this section here that I might need to do something with, so that could work. And I do like the fact that I'm managing to keep the consistency with the copper as a sort of highlight, and the brick and the sort of grey-green of the tuff. I think about the only thing that I'm not happy with at the moment now is this roof. It almost looks underdone in comparison to the others. So I may have to have a think about that. But, yes, that looks very cool. I am distinctly happy with the progress of this. Now, there was another bit that we mentioned midway through stream about getting to see in Pretty's mode that was not my base, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Whirlpool. Thank you, Raven. I'm in the right base for that then, because I can just do this and go out my door. And if I land up here, or if I land up there, I'll get way too much. If I land here. Oh, that does look awesome. Yeah, Alcorn's not released the water into all of the areas, but that really does look awesome. Yeah. And I know Alcorn's planning on really decorating this area quite heavily. It's a shame that the fog distance on this is not quite far enough for all sorts of things. The spawn island with all of the containers is definitely. It's. I love the way that everybody said, or everybody's implemented the containers slightly differently. Which is a nice way of doing it, because it has brought so much to this area. Right. Okay, that still says Scotsman. So many instances of Scotsman have been changed to Scotty the Hottie for some reason. I can't think who's done that. But I do love the way that everybody's base just adds to this area without being the same and without actually looking different, whilst looking very different. I'm not saying that very well, am I? But we're actually at the moment trying to work out a concept for the shopping district, so that we can all have a consistent theme again, and then see what we can do with that. However, that will be for another stream. Tomorrow, I will be back in my Madness World, where we will be back at the Ravager racetrack. As mentioned, I have the redstone and all of this around the racetrack to come, and we will have a look at how we're doing with that. I also have an upgrade to a banner for Frauke to come. Channel Point Wallet will probably be the end of this week, Feg. I think we're looking fairly close to it. So we will see. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been, as always, absolutely fantastic to have you here. And fantastic to have everybody both in chat and in world with me. Sorry, was just having a moment there. A little bit of a cough. Let's see. We have quite a few people that I can consider raiding out to, but I think I'm gonna have a quick check. Yeah, we haven't been able to go over to Fig. Right. At that moment when you've got something stuck in your throat. Alright, I will be back again tomorrow, as I said, at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. And, yes, what I am going to do is send us over to the fabulous, the amazing, and the wonderful Blunding, who has apparently been doing 2 years of streaming and is on their anniversary stream, which is absolutely fantastic. I know I raided them recently, but this is a special day, so let's go and support them on that. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.